Welcome back to Small Bits of Happiness YouTube channel. This video is not by a medical professional. It is not an attempt to address depression or any other mental illness. We are simply sharing our thoughts and tips on how to ease the self-pity that most people experience.
Today we're going to be focusing on replacing those negative victim mentality thoughts.
What is the victim mentality? According to verywell.net, it's when you feel hopeless and like the world is against you.
When having a victim mentality, you might constantly think that you deserve better. Whenever faced with a challenge or difficulty, you react with, I deserve better, and that launches the self-pity cycle. Instead of focusing on the negative in life, try shifting your perspective and looking for the positive. It might seem really hard. The only way to get out of this cycle is challenging the negative thoughts and getting outside of our comfort zone.
Even in a stressful situation, if you look for a silver lining, you are more likely to feel happy. If you don't even know where to start and don't know how to find small bits of happiness in daily life, check out our Instagram and TikTok, where, aside from funny videos and motivational quotes, we also share how to find and incorporate small bits of happiness into everyday life. Aside from replacing our negative thoughts with positive thoughts, we should also try to replace our negative thoughts with problem-solving thoughts. For instance, ask yourself, what advice would I give a loved one in this situation? We're often better at giving comfort and motivational to others.
Ask yourself, how do I know I can get through this? Even if we think we can't get through this challenge, we need to try, otherwise we never will. Remember other times you've gotten through challenges, and acknowledge that if you've done it before, you can do it again. Think of the strategies that you used last time you had a challenge, and apply those strategies this time. Even if you are in a different situation, similar support systems and tools can still apply.
Another way to help release those negative thoughts is to release them physically. Talk to someone that you trust. That could be a family member, friend, coach, etc. They can provide you with motivation and maybe even some tips on how to get through it. If you don't feel comfortable talking to someone, which I can definitely relate to and understand, try journaling your thoughts. I know this sounds lame, and I struggled with journaling as well, but study after study proves that it is helpful.
Having a mantra that you can think through during a challenge can really help. A mantra is a statement or slogan that you repeat frequently. Some good mantras that we found from happierhuman.com are, all is well right here, right now.
I am enough.
Don't be afraid to give up the good and go for the great.
Laughter lightens my load.
Be a warrior, not a worrier.
Choose to be calm and at peace.
And the last one is, my life is good.
So another really good mantra that our mom has is perception is everything. For example, if you think everyone is going to hate you, even if they don't, if you think that they hate you, eventually you're going to push them away, and then they're not going to hate you, but you're not going to have as close of a relationship with them.
Another good one is not everything is about you. Sometimes people seem upset or something and you make it think like, oh my gosh, they're mad at me. I mean, I've done that before too. And it just doesn't always end well. So you have to sometimes realize that not everything is about you. Maybe something else is going on. A lot of people are going through things that they don't want to share, and if you keep talking to them about it, it might just bubble up. Again, it's not about you, it's just something that they're going through.
A mantra is something that you could repeat in your head. For example, you're going through something stressful and you would think, for example, perception is everything. How I see this is going to affect how I see everything. And if I'm going to see this situation as negative, it's going to have negative outcomes. But if I'm going to see this situation as something that will teach me a lesson in my life and that I can apply later in life, then I'm going to learn something useful from it instead of just being sad. And that's just an example of how one mantra can work. And obviously, all of these are amazing, and there's so many that we haven't listed here. You can come up with your own mantra, you can do your own Google research, see what works for you, but it's really helpful to have like a little voice in the back of your head when you're going through something stressful saying, I am enough, or I just need to see this in a positive way and it will have a positive outcome.
Sometimes I feel like I'm kind of upset at somebody because I'm only seeing things out of my perspective. It's sometimes good to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Sometimes, it's hard because you're really focusing on yourself, but if you're able to zoom out and kind of see an overview perspective, you're able to change your feelings about that and be able to have more empathy.
It's important to look out for yourself and recognize when you're slipping back into a self-pity cycle. According to the book, 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do, self-pity thoughts can include, I can't handle one more problem. Good things always happen to everyone else. Bad things always happened to me. My life just gets worse all the time. No one else has to deal with this stuff. I just can't catch a break. Be sure to look out for these thoughts and know that these are signs that you're slipping back into the detrimental cycle of self-pity that we talked about in episode 2. When you notice that these signs may be happening again, try to think for the positive, try the solutions, everything that we just talked about, because there's a lot of ways to avoid self-pity and we should strive to be the best version of ourselves.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Stopping the Self-Pity Cycle, which we focused on incorporating gratitude into daily life and how that helps us break the devastating self-pity cycle.
Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click the notification bell icon. To watch more episodes of the Self-Pity Cycle, make sure to check out playlists on YouTube. It'll be found under Stopping the Self-Pity Cycle, and you can also go to our website, www.smallbitsofhappiness.com, under workshops, and again, under Stopping the Self-Pity Cycle. This is all completely free.
Make sure to check out our Instagram and TikTok to find inspiration to find small bits of happiness in daily life, inspirational quotes, and funny videos.
So check out our website, which is again www.smallbitsofhappiness.com, where of course you can find the workshops, but there's a lot more on there that you should definitely go and check out. And you should also subscribe for our newsletter, which can be done by clicking the link in the description box. Just a quick disclaimer that all the sources and books and articles that we used to put together these wonderful workshops are linked below, so you can check them out yourself. Bye!